Have you ever wondered why bad things happen to good people? Those who live with integrity and reason, yet still face pain, loss, and misfortune. It's a question that has echoed through the ages. But today, let's pause. Let's look at this question through the lens of Stoic wisdom and discover how we can find purpose, strength, and even greatness in the midst of hardship. In suffering, there is not just light. There is a forge. There is a trial. There is an opportunity for virtue. The Stoic philosopher Seneca began his essay on providence with this very question. His answer was revolutionary. He said, "Prosperity can happen to the lowest of men, but the calamities and terrors of mortality are the privilege of great men." From the very foundation of their teachings, the Stoics revealed a profound truth. Hardship is universal. It is not a punishment, nor is it a sign that goodness has failed. It is the raw material of life, governed by the rational order of the logos. It is the training ground, the gymnasium of the soul. Misfortune does not skip over the kind-hearted. In fact, the Stoics believed it seeks them out. A good general gives the hardest tasks to his best soldiers. The universe does the same. You might ask, but what about justice? Don't good actions bring good outcomes? The Stoic answer is yes, but not in the way you think. The outcome of a virtuous act is not an external reward. The outcome of a virtuous act is the act itself, and the well-ordered, tranquil mind that results from it. Virtue is its own reward. The universe does not operate on a system of immediate, external justice. It operates on the unshakable law of cause and effect within our own souls. A good deed strengthens your character. A cowardly one weakens it. To expect an easy life in exchange for your goodness is a faulty transaction. The payment for virtue is virtue. So when hardship arises, it is not a sign you have done anything wrong. It is a sign that the universe is presenting you with an opportunity to demonstrate your strength. But here is where things get truly profound. In Stoic wisdom, suffering is not the end. It is the beginning of greatness. Seneca famously wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Suffering is not something to be avoided, but a doorway to demonstrating virtue, a catalyst for forging an unbreakable character. Let me share a story. A Roman senator, known for his justice and piety, lost his only son to a sudden fever. Overcome with grief, he went to a Stoic philosopher and cried, "Why, I have lived a just life. I have served the Republic. Why has fate done this to me?" The philosopher listened patiently, then replied, "Fate has not done this to you. It has happened. It is an external event, like a storm or a drought. The question is not why it happened. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you surrender your inner citadel to grief and despair? Or will you now, in this greatest of trials, demonstrate the courage and fortitude you have cultivated all your life?" The senator's grief did not vanish, but his perspective shifted. His pain became the soil in which the virtues of resilience and courage could truly take root. He realized the trial was not a punishment, but an assignment. One of the reasons suffering feels so intense is because we cling to the idea that life should be fair. But for the Stoic, demanding fairness from the universe is irrational. It is not within our control. The universe is what it is. Peace comes not by demanding fairness, but by releasing our attachment to outcomes and focusing on what is ours, our response. Stoic wisdom invites us to shift our question from "why me?" to "what does this require of me? How can I use this to practice virtue?" This shift brings freedom. We stop blaming life and instead focus on transforming our circumstances into an exercise of character. I want to remind you of something important today. When good people face hardship, their goodness is never in vain. Every act of kindness, every moment of patience, every gesture of justice, these actions are not deposits in a cosmic bank account to be redeemed for an easy life. They are the very act of building your character, of fortifying your soul. This strength, this resilience, this wisdom, no storm can take that away. The Stoic path is not about avoiding pain. It's about using pain as a tool to forge an unconquerable soul. So, keep doing good, not because it guarantees an easy life, but because it is the very definition of a good life. If you are walking through hardship right now, remember, you are not being punished. You are being trained. The greatest figures of history were not those who lived in comfort, but those who endured, who overcame, who were tested by fire and emerged stronger. Allow your suffering to be your forge. Transform it into virtue, and keep walking the path of reason. Because every step you take, you are not just planting seeds for the future. You are becoming the person no storm can destroy. As Seneca concluded, fire tests gold, and misfortune tests brave men. Let yourself be tested. Let your goodness be tested, not so that it may be rewarded, but so that it may be proven. If this wisdom has spoken to your soul, I invite you to subscribe and join us on this journey of reason and resilience. Let's keep walking the path of strength and virtue together.